Okay, and to complete this talk, I'm not going to get into anything else as far as investigating. I just feel like those are the most important things that you should know. Don't ever engage with anything. What are the best ways to protect yourself? If you don't have anything with you and you are feeling attacked in some way, I always say the Lord's Prayer, the most common one, 3 times. Our Father, Lord in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For yours is the power and glory forever and ever. Amen. That is a prayer that I stick to whenever I feel scared or intimidated by anything. I'll just recite that in my mind. If you ever find yourself unable to remember a prayer you know well, unable to speak it, you can draw a cross anywhere on your body. Just keep drawing it. You can move your tongue in the shape of a cross. You can think about the prayer and see the words in your mind, because demonic entities will make you not able to say it if you are possessed, because you're evicting it if you are able to say things. So if you are ever able to or not able to pray, you are under attack. There should never be a time where you just don't, unless you of course have Alzheimer's or you're overtired, those factors play into it, but you know what I mean. If you just go to say it and the words aren't there and they've been there for years, that is a serious red flag. You can always go to a church and now they make you buy it, but you used to be able to go in. Sometimes they have like in the front when you walk in, so that you can do your Holy Trinity symbols. If you get a little vial, you can steal a little. If you don't have money, I don't consider it stealing for holy water from Jesus to protect yourself. That's what it's there for. And you're not going to go up to heaven, and Jesus is not going to be like, why did you steal holy water from the church? It's never going to happen. Holy water should always be free. At no point should a church ever tell you that this shit is not real or deny you holy water. But they will, because, they have their own initiatives, and that's a different topic for a different day. As I said, I don't follow anything organized, but I do believe in God and angels and some things. Anyway, so what else can you do? You can look up Archangel Michael prayers, Mother Mary prayers, or whatever prayers call to you. Write them down. Just having them in your pocket written down is actually an act of protection. Reciting it randomly throughout your week will keep you from being attacked in the first place. I always say, and I say this 3 times, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. In case anybody is doing any ill will towards you, that can protect you. Return to sender. I'll just randomly shoot up anyone sending me the evil eye or doing dark magic. Please return to sender, Lord, and protect me from their ill will. If I feel necessary to say that, I will. Whether I'm saying it in my mind or saying it out loud, there is no difference. When you're communicating with the spirit realm, you don't have to say it out loud. However, saying it out loud gives it more of an effect and more power. You can get crystals. These are the crystals I find to be the most protective. If you need to find out the truth, if you need to find out if someone's lying, or if you need to see the truth of a situation, like is a spirit fucking with you, always have clear quartz, especially if you have any psychic medium gifts. Clear quartz is only going to enhance your third eye. However, it can open you up and to spirits more if you are tapping into it that way. So be careful if you are a psychic medium. It's for clarity. And sorry, someone just tried to open my door. See, there you have it. I'm trying to get a message to you, and things are going to happen. Anyway, So we have black onyx. That's an old thing. They actually, in ancient Egypt, they used to put that in cosmetics, like black onyx on their eye as eyeshadow, but it was actually just another way for protection for the pharaohs, because they felt they were always being spiritually attacked. Their minds were more freer than we are today. But then there's also black obsidian, which has the same history. Tiger's eye was worn a lot through all different kinds of cultures in jewelry and on armor for protection. Black tourmaline, it's a little harder to find these days, but it is still very strong in protective properties. And like I said, clear quartz is always good for clarity and seeing the truth, but it is a source of white light, and it can act as protection. Lighting a white candle while you're saying prayers is also a pure and clean intention. I always have sage. You can use white sage or regular sage. Both are equally effective in getting rid of any negativity within yourself or around you, or any negativity that anyone else has sent you. You can get all kinds of incense if you Google incense and their properties. If you're looking to relax or cleanse or clear your space, I always have frankincense and myrrh, as well as sage. I burn the three together. To me, that's my holy trinity. No demonic spirit can handle sage, frankincense, and myrrh at the same time. Frankincense and myrrh are used in most religious funerals and practices to protect against evil infringing on the dead or the people who are grieving. So that is always a good thing to have. Jesus himself always used frankincense and myrrh when he was praying. So it is ancient. They have been using it since Jesus' time, and it is 100% effective. As in, they cannot stand the fucking smell. It's not going to get rid of them forever, but it will get rid of them in that space for you to have a moment of clarity to pull that courage. I always put a little salt along my windows. Regular salt, you can use sea salt. Salt has protective properties I like to use brick dust and salt. However, finding brick dust outside of New Orleans is a little tricky, but it stems back to hoodoo with the brick dust, or voodoo, I should say. I call it hoodoo. But anybody who wished you harm or had ill intent, when they cross it, it comes back to them times 10. Or in some beliefs, it prevents them from getting through. I don't believe anything can prevent evil from getting to you, but you can at least take that measure to make sure they get a big ass slap for even fucking trying. However, when it comes to demonic spirits, brick dust and salt is a barrier. It will protect you. However, make sure you're cleansing and clearing with sage and stuff before you lay that down, because if not, you're just trapping it inside that space with you. So don't do that. Make sure as you're laying the brick dust and salt, you are saging and saying your prayers and evicting it as you are laying that down, so it can't stay in the space you are sealing. Well, I hope that was helpful. Again, there's all different kinds of religions. I don't promote any. I think all prayers have power in it, but as I said, you have to believe it has to come from source and within yourself. And anything you speak and believe has power. And that's all you need. You can be a demon slayer very easily. All you have to do is 1, be alive, 2, believe in something with that strong conviction, and 3, not foul. They're messing with my throat chakra so hard. You can't be scared of it. None of their parlor tricks can become so big that you run scared, or that. Now, if you need to go out and take a minute for yourself, that's 100% fine. But the minute you showcase that fear, they got you. So all you have to do is be fearless, even if you're scared on the inside. Be the better actor. point blank, period. But the faith and the belief on the inside has to be there. I mean, like when you're like a bear, like, ah, you know?